Blog Talk Radio.
Always look up, never give up, and you will reach your goals. You're important, you're more than enough. And here she is, your host for Rolling with the Diva, Sabrina Williams. Thank you.
All right, how are you guys today? It's Thursday, and can you believe it's January 30th already? I swear, time just moves like that. And tomorrow is January 31st, and then in, 2.5 weeks, it'll be Valentine's Day. And I'm not going to push anybody down that's on Valentine's Day that is in love, because you know what? God loves me, and I love myself, and I'm worthy of love. You know what? But right now, in this phase of my life, God's got me single, and I'm happy about it. How does that fit in with today's topic? Oh, it goes very well. Today's topic is lift yourself up, not put yourself down. We'll be right back, and we're going to play a song, and we'll be right back and talk about it. If I can see the song.
Sheets of rain falling down, people moving all around. Some never think how great you are. Some never feel with a clean heart. With all that you do and all that you've done, the fact that you gave your only son, you think they'd all cry, glory, hallowed be thy name, most excellent, most God. Yes, you're glorious. The stars and the moon sing glorious. You're so excellent. Oh, in a day gone tomorrow, days of joy and days of sorrow. Some living ask what life's about. Some live and don't see you're the way out. If they'd only look and see your glory in the great heavenly, they'd have to cry out, glory, hallowed be thy name, most excellent God. Yes, you're glorious. The mountains clap and the hills sing. Gloria, you're so excellent. Oh, you are. No one's holy like you are. You are. Yes, there's none besides you. You are. And there's no rock like you, Lord. No rock like you, Lord. You are. I find no fault in you. You're my glorious God. You are. Yes, you're glorious in your greatness and your power, in your majesty and your victory. Somebody say, is it you? He is the main, and so much more. Oh, worship Him in the beauty of His holiness. Go on and worship Him, worship Him, worship the Lord. Is there anybody here? Anybody love Him like I do? Then say you are. You're glorious.
she says, wow, okay, we're back with Rolling with the Diva. And I'm Sabrina Williams, and I'm your host for the next 15 to 20 minutes. I want to share something with you guys. You are fabulous. You are more than enough. You are loved by God. And sometimes that's all that matters. Because in life, do you guys remember when you were in, let's see, elementary school, and you were the person, maybe you were, I was, maybe you weren't, but you would always not get picked for the games first and things like that, and you would be last, and I was always that person, and I didn't care that much. Sometimes I did, but, it really made me, as I grew up, I noticed in school I was a little bit more feisty, a little bit more angry, because I realized that people, it was about your looks, and it was about this, and it was about that, or who had so much money, or who didn't. And I finally, as years went by, I struggled with my weight because we had problems in our family with, after my dad left my mom. We struggled for years with, having a lot of food on the table. Some years were good, some were not. But my mom, she always made sure we had something. And then as we got older, it was easier for her. But the thing is, my mom always, she would say she loves us, but it wasn't a lot of praise. Didn't get praise from my dad, so that because he was not there. But, in school, people would say, oh, because I had a really bad limp because of my, well, it wasn't a bad limp, but I had a surgery, so I limped a little bit. Kids would make fun of that, or people would pull my hair, things like that. And, that's how I became a fighter. And so I just have learned that, toward now that I'm 55, going on 56, in the last 3 or 4 years, I have really learned that, what? You have to be your biggest advocate. You have to see what God sees in you. And God sees in me a beautiful woman, a great encourager, a lovely mother, a good athlete. No, I'm not running marathons, but hey, I got myself at the gym more than 3 or 4 days a week, so that qualifies as an athlete. Anyway, just so you guys know. But you know what? I really, really want people to hear that, and you've been around people that they don't lift you up, and then when you start putting yourself down, and you know what? I used to put myself down all the time. Like I'm too fat, I'm too tall. Yes, too tall. Can you imagine that? I'm too tall. I hated being tall. And I only have embraced being tall in the last 6 years, 7 years, because you know what? It's how God made me. I'm up there with the giraffes. I can see better than most of you guys above everything. And I like it. Because you know what? I love it. I can just say that. And besides, I have cute legs. I was starting to say that now because I really do have cute legs. But the point is, you're made for great things. And when you put yourself down so much, how do you think God feels about that? It doesn't make him feel good for you because that's not how he created you. He created you after him, after his image. So there may be people in your family that says you can't do this, you're ugly, you're fat, you'll never make anything of yourself. Don't hold on to that. Hold on what God has for you. Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans I have for you to give you a hope and a future and to prosper you. God has great things for you. Don't live in somebody else's shadow. Don't live in your own shadow of despair, of discouragement, of negativity, because you are amazing. See, like I did that? Amazing grace. Lord Jesus, don't let me sing. But anyway, I hope that made you guys laugh. I was at the gym about an hour ago, and I rode the bike, and I was very happy with that. Because you know what? Let me tell you the reason I'm glad this show. Like I've always said all these years that I've been doing this podcast, I never know the reason why I do the show until I do the show. It's just a topic that comes to my mind or a guest that I want on the show. Never know why. But today I knew why. Because I found out why. Because my friend, Hope, she just got a new beau, or man, as some people call. And she told us at the beginning of the week, and I was like, okay, and I didn't think I was jealous or anything, and I don't want to be jealous because when something happens good for somebody, you want to give them encouragement and support them because that was a big thing for her. She's like, I don't know if I'm ever going to find anybody, and, a lot of us say that, and, so I was like, and then today, here's Satan, Mr. Dark Matter that I call. Whenever you have dark thoughts, that's Satan, and I call him dark matter. Dark matter was trying to bug me. Like, oh, you're never going to find anybody, you're not worthy. And before those sentences could be complete in my head, I was just like, you know what, God, help me to see the positive things in my life and help me to realize the gift that I am to you and that you are to me and that I am worthy of love, if that's where you want me, and of a relationship. And if you don't, Lord, I'm still worthy of love because you loved me enough to get on the cross for my sins and die for me. And you know what? That's a tremendous amount of love. And the reason I'm saying that, you guys, is because I don't want you to get in a point where you're like, oh, I'm not even loved by God. That's the dark matter, guys. No. I need you to get with the rainbow matter and the color of God and the color of greatness. God covers everything. That's why I love snow, because it covers all of our sins and it covers all those things that we try to put ourselves down. Don't. You can lift up out of the snow, just like God got off the cross for us, got on the cross and got off the cross for us, and we are saved that way. Never underestimate your ability to do things. Even if nobody else will support you in dark matter saying you're not going to do this, you go on and do it. And if the doors are meant to be open for you, they will be opened. Don't ever say, I'm not going to do this just because of what other people say. I agree with that, and we will be right back.
Hey, this is Sylvie, host of the Queen Sylvie Show on the Fishbowl Radio Network. Check out the show every Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can hear me keep it real about everything while making a difference promoting comedy and other artistic talents from the Dallas-Fort Worth area and around the world. Don't miss the Queen Sylvie Show. Ahala.
On FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
I'm living my dream. I feel like a queen. I'm doing my thing. I feel like $1 million baby. Independent and free. That's how I want it to be. I take care of me. I feel like $1 million baby. From I was younger, I made a vow to be the best I had. Did my best, put the pedal to the middle, never lose my focus, had to be conscious, going places that I never could before, everywhere I go, it's wide open doors, make no mistake, it was a long, long road, I'm living my dream, I feel like a queen, I'm doing my thing, I feel like $1 million baby, independent. Stayed in the game, now I am a winner. Doing things now I never did before. My life is changing more and more. I'm feeling blessed. I want the world to know. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm living my dream.
by demand. Lord willing, it's all in his plan. I ain't never really had a plan, so I used to thank him in advance. People say that money make the man, but I ain't been the type to take advance. Take the dirt and mold to make the man. So the dirt just made me who I am. Me, just a man with a purpose. I ain't perfect, that's certain. God hands still working. It's just the paint on my surface, and they wanna know what's up under that. I tell them don't worry about none of that. I struggle to come up from under that, while people were reaching to pull you back. Trust me, dawg, I ain't going back. I'm in the hole in the place. Problem keep slowing my pace, but I'ma keep running my race. Yeah, ain't got no time for delays. Man, I gotta make a play. So when you hear, let it play. When you hear, let it play. Hey, that's real, so it's really real. I'ma keep it real. What's a man without God's favor? When you in the field of late with this music, homie, I don't really chill. Catch the vibe with the spirit. Can you feel it in the air? In the air. G praise, G praise. The spirit on me. G praise, G praise. The spirit on me. G praise, G praise. I feel the spirit on me. G praise, G praise. Can you feel the spirit on me? G praise, G praise. I can feel the spirit on me. G praise, G praise. I can feel the spirit on me. G praise, G praise. I can feel the spirit on me. G praise, G praise. And I can feel the spirit praise. You know I'm from the street, cause you pulled me from the street. David praised you in the street, so it's only right that we praise you like a crazy man, Lord, and that's just at the least. You don't really care who see when you got the victory. G praise, G praise, G praise. We slay, try to hold it all in, Lord, but we can't. Lift your hands to the sky, give thanks, glory, Lord, my King. Do it all for your name, yeah. Still in the hood, but I know I'ma make it. Still moving forward, I can't take no steps back. Ain't worried about a hater, boy, you know this all facts. Spend it with the Lord and I'ma get it all back. Lord, and I'ma get it all back. Spend it with the Lord and I'ma get it all back. G praise, G praise. The spirit on me. G praise, G praise. The spirit on me. G praise, G praise. Feel the spirit on me. G praise, G praise. Can you feel the spirit on me? G praise, G praise. I can feel the spirit on me. G praise, G praise. I can feel the spirit on me. G praise, G praise. I can feel the spirit on me. G praise, G praise. And I can feel the spirit on me. Can you feel the spirit on me? Are you down to catch the spirit on me? G praise.
All right, and the reason I played that song by MOB is, you know what? It says pray. So, Sabrina, what does all of this talking have to do with me lifting myself up and not down? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to give you a couple of techniques to use. Now, one of them I'm going to tell you you're going to have to be home by yourself, or you might want to do this in the car looking in the mirror so nobody can hear you. But here they are, 3 techniques. One, you need to ask God or your higher power to help you see yourself as He sees you, that you are more than enough, that you're fabulous, you're fantastic, you have tenacity, you have strength, you're amazing, you're cute, sexy, handsome, beautiful. Remember, beauty comes from the inside, not the outside. I don't care if you are a big person or a small person. The fact is, internal beauty outweighs external beauty. And if all you can think about is your external beauty and that you're better than everybody else, you're the ugliest person there is. So I'm just going to tell you that right now, just in case nobody else. You're ugly because your heart is ugly. But if you're a person who sees your internal beauty, and you know where your internal beauty comes from helping people, being kind, loving, compassionate, understanding, accepting people as they are. You don't have to agree with somebody, but you can agree to disagree. Your spirit is just a beautiful spirit, and everybody wants to be around you. That's internal beauty. First, that's what you need to ask God to help you see. And you can come up with all your own, standards of names for yourself. No bad names. Like, this is what I suggest to people, especially when I was working with people and families and trying to build self-esteem. The first way to build self-esteem is to find 3 things that you love about yourself. Me, I love that I'm super funny and I make people laugh because I'm hysterically funny because I do stupid things and say whatever comes out of my mouth. Like, for example, I'm at the gym the other day and we're talking and I was telling somebody about a food and I said, well, this food is better than sex because I haven't had sex in I don't know how long. Okay, so that just comes out of my mouth. So I always have the ability to make people laugh. I deeply, deeply care about the people that God created on this earth with me, and I love them unconditionally, even a bad person, because God still calls me to pray for them. Not everybody can do that. And the other thing I love about myself is that, you know what? I'm no longer afraid to tell you how it is. So you can come up with your own. That's one thing. Pray and come up with 3 things for yourself that are positive. The next thing you need to do is you need to stand in front of the mirror, and this is where you might need to be home by yourself or turn up some music in your room really loud, and you're going to stand in that mirror and you're going to say, I am loved by God or my higher power. You're going to say it 3 times. I am loved by God or my higher power. I am loved by God or my higher power. And you're going to stare yourself in the mirror for the whole time you're saying it. Don't look away. Look at yourself, because that is the magnificent beauty of human that you are. Okay? Next, you're going to stand in front of this mirror. This is part of the same one. And you are going to say those other 3 things to yourself. And you're going to do that, whether you do it silently for the rest of the couple of days, but you're going to do it for 30 days straight, okay? And just 1 time a day or 2 times a day, whatever works for you. Third, I would suggest that you get yourself a study with people, either through the Bible, through maybe a group reading of any kind of book, or maybe volunteer. The more you get yourself out there doing things with other people can build you up. Because have you ever noticed when you're by yourself, the dark matter just comes in. But when you're giving and helping and being around other people who are positive, a lot of those thoughts don't come in. Yeah, you may say, oh, this person dresses better than me. But again, that's what you need to check out, because we all have our own eclectic style of dressing. Me, I swear, I'm happy with wearing plaid and circles at the same time and some in my favorite tennis shoes that are the Star Spangled Banner stripes. My thing for you guys is I want you to know you're loved. You have to lift yourself up. Before others can lift you up, you have to be willing to lift yourself up, but there's steps that you have to take. If you're struggling with all of this, and I know some of you are, I suggest that you guys call 211 in any of the states of the United States and ask for, ask for referrals to counseling, or maybe you want to go to a church for, biblical counseling. That's good too. But get yourself somebody who can get underneath and find out what's going on with you. Why are you having these problems? And you were supposed to stop, lady. She didn't stop, so I'm not stopping either. Why are you having these problems, and what's going on with internally? So that's the talk for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys really know. Oh, I forgot to tell you the story about my friend Hope. What happened is the dark matter was trying to tell me that wasn't, that I was not that important. And I just kept saying, you know what, God, help me with this. And God finally said, hey, you got to eat. I ate some food, my oatmeal, went to the gym, worked out, and kept listening to music. That's one of the things, that's the 4th step, sorry. I want to tell you guys, when you start feeling down on yourself, get some music, because I don't care who you are. If you have some of your favorite music and you're listening to it, it can take you away from that darkness that you get into when you're putting yourself down. That's it. I hope you guys have a great day. You're loved. You're wanted. You're more than enough. I appreciate everybody tuning in my show. Please, please share with your friends, and have a great, great, great day. And we'll talk to you guys soon.